Yes, we are back here on Desired Justice. I'm your host, Anthony Steele. Yes, and we're talking about that crazy night. Crazy stuff going on at the Oscars. That's right. With that, the idiot, Will Smith, decided he's going to walk on stage, center stage, and slap Chris Rock for telling a joke, and then proceed to cuss him out. I mean, social media is just blowing up all over. I mean, it's really, I know you won't, maybe some of you want to come to his defense. I don't know. But I just think it's abhorrent to even think about coming to his defense. He's the one, this dude is slapping another black man on television in front of white folks. Y'all must be out of your mind. I mean, this is absolutely crazy. I mean, this guy just took away all of the attention from the people who were actually being presented by Chris Rock. He never said any apologies to them. Then he's taken away from all of the people who are going to receive awards that night for their wonderful work in the industry, whether it's best actress or best supporting actress or best director, all those kinds of things. I mean, no one even really remembers that the best picture was a picture about the deaf. I mean, it's just it's no. What should have been a wonderful night became a mess because Will Smith brought his mess from his house to the Oscars. Let's just keep it real. Here he is. He's basically allowing his wife to push him into, watch this, into beating up Chris Rock. I mean, Chris Rock is just being Chris Rock, and he's hired to tell jokes and make people laugh and to be funny and to do what he normally does and what all other comedians before him, especially white comedians that have come before him, to go around the room and make fun and make light of the people in the room that are celebrities or big shots, and everyone laughs and jokes and knows that it's just lighthearted. And yet we've had years and years and decades of white comedians doing this. But no, this time it's a black man there, and Will Smith decides, I'm going to slap him. Now, if it was Jerry Seinfeld up there, he would have never walked up there and slapped him. If it had been Don Rickles, or those of you who remember that name, I mean, if it had to been Rodney Dangerfield or any of those folks, I mean, let's go on and on and on. Really? I guess Ellen DeGeneres. I mean, who else? I mean, the list can go on, of white comedians and comedians, but now, I mean, it says so much. It says so much right now because we're dealing with the fact that it's a black man being slapped and being assaulted on stage, and the Academy says nothing. The Academy does nothing. In fact, the Academy has the audacity to not only give him the award a few minutes later, but then give him 5-6 minutes to rant on and to basically try to come up with an excuse for being an idiot. They didn't, the producers didn't, run the little music and say, okay, come on, get off the stage. Or they didn't come out with some hard statement or censorship or no, none of that. After all, it was just a black man slapping another black man and then cussing him out. Secretly, we just feel that y'all are in the corner or at home saying, that's just what they do. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no, no, no. Don't say that. Don't say that. That's not true. It isn't, because silence is consent all day of the week. You are complicit in it. You're the same Academy. You're the same Oscars that wanted to censor and in fact just disinvited Kevin Hart. Same type of same thing. Same no changey change. Same Hollywood that doesn't want that would dare not bring Dave Chappelle up there. I wish, in fact, now that I think about it, I wish it was Dave Chappelle up there. That way, at least it's somebody his own size. And I wonder if he would get away with slapping Dave Chappelle and then see if he can get off the stage without getting socked in the head. I think it might have been some furniture moving. You gotta be kidding me. This guy is just telling jokes, as I've said before, in the neighborhood, because he wouldn't know anything about the neighborhood. Don't let that little catchy little song at the beginning of the TV show get you born and raised in West. Anyways, by the time he was on the show, he was still being raised. And he got into Bel Air because he was a prince of Bel Air, and he was living basically in Bel Air. And you can best believe that by the time he had this hit show, by the second season, hey, he hadn't come back across the tracks at all. So, miss me with all that. He had, ask him when the last time he even been in a regular car. Does he? No. No. Maybe on some visit, maybe on some, on some whim. But no, he wouldn't know that. See, in the neighborhood, it's just ragging. It's just we call it bagging on the West Coast, or we call it playing the dozens. It's just picking on. Can you imagine him going to the Comedy Act Theater down in Los Angeles with a guy named Robin Harris, and keep my wife's name out of your mouth. Really? But no, they wouldn't dare do that. But now that we are center stage, here we are at the Oscars, and here we are and now I'm just going to walk on the stage, and I'm going to set my people back 100 years. I'm gonna get them back there. Now that I know that I'm going to get my Oscar, heck with the rest. I hope the Oscars would invite me back. For what? I hope they take the doggone Oscar away from you. In fact, they have their own rules that say that when there is conduct that is unbecoming, they're supposed to do that and take that back. I mean, do we really have to file charges and have him locked up in order for them to know? Or are they waiting for public outcry? Or is this the new way of Hollywood censoring? They couldn't get us to be quiet or try to shame us or try to take away. We're just going to get the biggest black guy we know in Will Smith to come and slap the black man right in his mouth for telling the joke. And then that way, that'll teach all the other black men. That's probably what they got going. That's probably what they're thinking. And we're just going to high five. And then that'll teach all those tough talking black folks. That'll teach them that if they come in here, they're going to get slapped in the mouth. Well, Academy, I would invite you to host the Oscars at the Comedy Act Theater in Los Angeles. I'd invite you to host and to have the Oscars south of Wilshire Boulevard. Some of you on the West Coast, y'all know where that is. I'd invite you to come east of La Brea. And I hope that you would take us up on the offer and see if we can have Chris Rock host it again. And who's ever in the room is fair game. And then we'll get you all in there where everybody's in the room. Yeah. Can you imagine? Can you imagine this? I mean, this is ridiculous. Will Smith is a sellout. I said it. He has sold out the black race for the interests of Hollywood. And he's trying to mask it with, well, I'm a defender of women. When are you a defender of women? You got other men smashing your wife and you know about it. And she's telling everybody. And then try to shrug it off like, it's okay. But you're a defender of women and love makes you do crazy things. Well, the crazy thing should not be you assaulting Chris Rock. Crazy things is back at your house. That's where crazy things are. Don't bring that out here. And now we have to walk around with that same shame. People are shamed today in the black community. They are shamed because of your actions. You probably wouldn't know that because you ain't over here. But we are appalled because of your actions. And I know that, well, it's going to be good and I got y'all. And not, you don't have us. See, because you think you just represent yourself, but you still are black. And you have messed it up. And we can't stand it. I mean, this is horrible. Just want you to know that. Maybe you don't care. And maybe your wife don't care. Y'all got enough. Y'all got it all. Now you got an Oscar. You set that on top of your money. On top of your mantle as the Prince of Bel-Air. There you go. You feel better now? Stay over there. How about this? How about you keep the black community's name out of your mouth? How about you keep that out of your mouth? Since you want everybody to keep something out of their mouth, why don't you quit telling everybody you black? Why don't you go get you a skin peel? Get you some white makeup or something. Sell out. You've been hearing it right here on Desire Justice. If you got an opinion, we'd love to hear from you. Let's talk about it. I'm Anthony Steele.